All right, so this is the last part of the strength testing or limb strength testing for concussion for the SCAT-5. So I'm going to give you position number 4 now. So position number 4, arms extended out with elbows straight and wrists extended. I call this the stop sign position. So directions for position number 4. Can you put your hands out in front of you as if you're telling someone to stop? Then the doctor trainer demonstrates. And do not let me move your hands down. So one hand holding the forearm and the other hand trying to move the athlete's hand into flexion. Out of extension. So let me just show this to you. I'll come back to the notes. So I want you to put your hands out like this. But one hand here, one hand here. Don't push your hands down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do this thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to add. Can you put 5? We'll do this thing. Ready? So one hand here, one hand here. Here I demonstrated 2 hands. Doctor's right hand, doctor's left hand, holding the hand of the athlete and attempting to pull the athlete's hand into flexion out of extension. Here, don't push your hands down. So you can perform it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do this thing. Ready? 1. And or you could do it this way, which is how I described on the for you on the notes. One hand on the forearm, the other hand on the other one of the doctor's hands on the forearm, the other hand on the hand,
trying to move the hand into flexion out of extension.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so position 5. Arms extended out. Just like position number 4. Elbows straight with hands or wrists flexed. Yeah, opposite of position number 4. So directions for position number 5. I'll come back up. Can you put your hands down from the stop sign position? Then doctor trainer demonstrates, and do not let me bring your hands up. One hand of doctor on the forearm and on the forearm of the athlete, and the other hand of the doctor on the hand on the athlete's hand. So one hand of the doctor on the forearm of the athlete, and the other hand of the doctor on the athlete's hand. Again, you can also have both hands. The doctor or trainer can have both hands on the hand of the athlete, similar to what was done before. I'll come back to that again.
Now I'm gonna ask, can you put your hands down for me? Do not let me pull your hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, or I can put my hands in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is fingered. This one. 1, 2. Do not let me pull your hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? This one. 1, 2, 3.
So again, one of the doctor's hands on the forearm, the other doctor's hands on the hand attempting to move the hand out of flexion and into extension.
4, 5 again, or I can put my hands in this position. 1, 2, 3.
Or again, two hands on the hand, attempting to bring the hand out of flexion and into extension. Position number 6. Arms extended out, elbows straight, with the athlete making a fist with both hands. Directions for position number 6. Can you make a fist for me and do not let me open your hand and hold for 5 seconds? Doctor, trainer, hand, one. Doctor, trainer, hand on the forearm / wrist, and other doctor, trainer, hand attempting to open fist up and extend digits from a flexed position. So one doctor trainer hand on the forearm wrist and the other doctor trainer hand attempting to open fist up and extend digits from a flex position. Flex position. Here is that test.
3, 4, 5. The next one is finger grip strength. So can you please hold a fist for me?
So one hand's on the wrist, forearm wrist. The other doctor's hand is on the fist. And essentially the attempt is to open the fist up.
So can you please hold a fist for me? Do not let me pull your hand out of the fist position. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one is
Position number 7. Arms extended with fingers splayed. Directions for position number 7. I'm going to squeeze 2 fingers together. Hold your fingers strong and do not let me push them toward each other. Repeat to test all 5 digits. one doctor trainer hand on the wrist or can be so one doctor trainer hand on the wrist, or it can be off the hand or wrist. So technically, you don't need both hands to do this test because you're essentially testing the finger strength. But if you want to have a hand on the wrist or hand, you can, or it doesn't have to be. And other hand so one doctor trainer hand on the wrist, or it can be off the hand or wrist, and other hand is on 2 digits of the athlete, sorry, testing abduction strength. So here's how that looks.
Fingers out. So can you put your fingers out for me? I'm gonna test the finger abductors. So I want fingers like this, not letting me push in. And we're gonna go one at a time, like so, on all 5. So I'm gonna test the 5th digit here. Don't me bring this finger in toward this finger or squeeze your fingers together. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands out. That's finger adductors. Now we're going to do finger adductors. That's finger adductors. Now we're going to do finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands out. That's finger. Don't me bring this finger in toward this finger or squeeze your fingers.
So you're gonna do digit 5 and 4 together. You're gonna squeeze. We want the athlete to determine or to help us determine whether they can hold their fingers out and not let us squeeze them together. So you'll do finger digit 5 and 4. You'll do digit 4 and 3. You'll do digit 3 and 2. And then you'll do digit 2 and 1 together. And then the last one is position 8, arms extended out with fingers splayed, directions for position 8. I'm gonna place my fingers within your fingers, squeeze my fingers with your fingers without curling your fingers, and hold for 5 seconds. Doctor trainer places all places digits 2 through 5 in between athletes digits. One through 5. Gonna come back to that again.
Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands out. That's finger adductors. Now we're going to do finger adductors, which is like scissoring your fingers together. I want to see that capable of doing that and being strong with it. So I'm going to have your hands out. I'm going to put my fingers in between fingers.
So you can see my digits 2, 3, 4, and 5 are in between his digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I'm going to ask to not let me pull my fingers out. Fingers squeeze without curling. So can you please squeeze my fingers? Don't let me pull my fingers out, and your thumb too, without curling your fingers. So I'm going to hold, and I'm going to try to pull my fingers away and for 5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Same thing with this hand. Let me put my fingers in there. Don't curl your fingers. Good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me show that again.
There. Don't curl your fingers.
Let me show that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Curling your fingers. Now I'm going to hold, and I'm going to try to pull my fingers away and for 5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Same thing with this hand. Let me put my fingers in there. Don't curl your fingers. Good. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.